Good morning. Just double checking that I've got everything right. Yes, the Soulpreneurs app live stream is running. It's looking like I'm running here. It seems to be that I have the microphones all set correctly, the microphone set correctly, and that you can hear me. And good morning, Caro. Yes, morning. Thunder and lightning here this morning. It was right through the middle of the night. I did get woken up from the wild weather here at Port Elliot. It was wild, and it was cracking thunder and a heck of a lot of lightning. And there still is, I can see in the distance, very heavy grey clouds. It has been raining constantly and it's cool. But lovely to have you here. If the screen blanks out and there's a power failure, you know why. There is stormy weather. Technically, with computers, when it's this type of lightning activity, you don't turn them on. In previous history, I have lost a computer from having it on through thunderstorm lightnings, etc. So these days, I don't know that it's quite so big a deal because we've got circuit breakers. I hope they work. Anyway, good morning to Kay as well. And you've been waking up late for some time, struggling with pain and lack of sleep. Oh, hope everything is well and everyone is well. Kay, I feel you. Heart out to you and healing vibes, that it calms down for you. I have known that, you know, the level of insomnia that can get a bit maddening, and especially because it's due to pain and etc. I feel you. Okay, we're here for the cards now that I am here. The class or lesson class meeting that I was going to be attending was cancelled. Took me a little while to find that out, but hey, that's okay. We're here for our reading. Let's go over to the cards, tap into your psychic senses, remember, and your connection with spirit. So here we have the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck as usual. That's there. You can see that. We've become very used to that cover. We've got the 5 cards in the spread, and look at the one that's the unexpected clouds. I had to laugh to myself when I saw that. Let's read the Owl card first. Here we are. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, and loyalty is returned. And there we go. Beautiful card, isn't it? I do like these as that lead in because it's the wise words of the owls. And, you know, the fact that they are still my totem. There he is, right behind me. And I've got more little bits and pieces, you know, little decorations that are owls. We'll get on with the reading, okay? Now, excuse me, the card. Oh, that went out of focus. I touched nothing. Let's see if it comes back into focus with shifting it up to that. I might have to put a white pencil in the way. Get the white balance back again. And that's all it takes from an Apple Pencil. We have, oh, I forgot to do this part first. Let's go back a bit so you can see them all still. I forgot this part. Books are in the home space. The dog is in the workspace. We've got the clouds in that unexpected. So yes, it's very much literal at the moment. We have the birds as our role, and it is bear as the outcome and that central energy. So now let's zoom in and see what we have with a bit more detail. So I love the books. As you all have grown to know me, you will know I do love books. I like to read. I don't get enough time to read. I don't make enough time to read. We are so much more distracted these days with what is the visual movement, as in videos, reels, you know, with social media. There's so much that is putting emphasis on visual movies, reels, little short ones, YouTube shorts, TikToks, and all of that sort of thing. That's you know, motion. But at times it is a wonderful experience to spend time just reading for yourself and creating that story from your own mind's eye and you know, imagination of how the scenes look. I, once upon a time, many years ago, read through the whole series of The Hobbit through The Lord of the Rings. And I had a particular visual in my mind of how that story would look and the scenery and the characters. And then when The Hobbit, the movie, well, it was The Lord of the Rings first, that was the one that was, I watched them 1, 2, 3. And it as much as I didn't remember the detail of the books, I knew it was quite different from what I had imagined. And yet the movies did it justice. It was well done, and especially The Hobbit. It was just something that enhanced what I'd already read. But it was the reading first that was the absolute adventure. And it's also developing now for me as I'm learning to do more in the writing side myself, that it's even a bigger adventure. It's even more confusing, but it's a journey that's just so enjoyable to travel. Here we've got the books in our home space that's going to bring forward for each and every one of you that opportunity to write in a journal. If you don't want to write books or anything, just write in a journal, express yourself. It is about communication in some form. This is in the written form, and it is bringing your voice out and into the written word. It's allowing the energy to flow forward, flow onto, and etc. So it is that can be locked away if you want to for a secret diary type thing, or a grimoire or anything like that. Use the books as you need to, and it is your home space. Home space is personal space. It's not quite in that is your role today, but certainly that's going to be enhanced because we've got the birds there as well. So tap into that communication in the way of written word. Now, these days it can be as easy as the texts and emails, isn't it? And we have got Sarah here as well. Good morning, Sarah. And we've got Sharon here. Oh, you're up, hiding under the bed due to the thunderstorms. The cat is hiding under the bed. You might be under the sheets too, hey? And Cara, you just got a daily diary so you can grieve with your pain. Oh, that's a wonderful expression. Certainly a beautiful way of putting forward how you're feeling. Heart goes to you, Cara, and join with you in spirit. He will be too. Don't you worry. And you know that, don't you? So that's where we're at with books. It's a beautiful flow. I just can't express how. Yeah, I'm lost for words right now. Okay, so write them down as you feel it through the day. We're moving over to the workspace with the dog. It is taking time out and really see, knowing that you've got some companion there with you at your work, ready and waiting to play. And be that unconditional loving energy that's going to show up for you throughout your work day. So trust that and be open and aware, ready for it yourself as well. You could be the the energetics of the loyal dog that's going to help someone else out in your workspace by taking them away from the workload and giving them rest and play, from that is overwhelming at times. And don't we all like to go for a bit of a walk? It's a great way to let off steam, to release some energy so that we can then be more focused once we're back at the desk or back at the garden or whatever it is you're working. I'm just thinking horticulturalists. Not that they'd probably be out in this storm, but who knows? I don't know. Take time out for play. That's what I'm getting from the dog energy today. And we're moving up, and here we've got it, those clouds. Literally, for me here in my location where I live, it is storming. And Shaz, you've mentioned already, Cara, you've mentioned already. So I think a lot of the South Australian area is being affected by this storm. And it's a bit wild. So take the time out when it does have those calm moments to just, tidy up, tie things down and all that sort of stuff. but we know that it clears away. So have that sense, if it's about your inner self, that it clears away. We've got those beautiful birds in the corner, that wonderful energy. It's really a strength in that energy in storminess, and what it brings to the, the physical aspect of Mother Earth as well. And we are in the unexpected card, so it can be several times throughout the day until it really clears right through, and we've got clear skies once again, literally and metaphorically. So feel into that, and if it's things you need to deal with, like Caro, that you are needing to still move through some grief, well, you never put a timeline on it. It will be as it is, like the clouds clearing. So here we go in our communication, in our voice, our home space. This is more our voice because it's the birds' twitter, that type of stuff. We do spend a lot of time, well, a lot of people spend a lot of time on social media and stuff. And these days you have the opportunity for having voice meetings, video meetings, all of that within the realm of those platforms even. So it's technology advancing all the time. And what used to be just, the chat around the water cooler saying when you're at work type of thing, it's just chatting together by whatever means. And here it's the feeding hut, that type of thing of communication with others. Listen first, speak second. That type of flow, I think, is what we're being given and shown today. And really, but it's the sharing. This is our role, right? We are to communicate. Set our voice to be ready to share what we feel, what we're needing to say. But also it's that sit and listen. Here we've got the sit and listen. This one's just looking for other options. There's one sit and listen coming in, ready to, it's all the different aspects of how we communicate being shown here. So as we're then moving into that outcome, that central space, overall it's bear. Right in the centre, perfect for the situation that a polar bear is in. We're given this depiction of the ice and its surroundings. For most of us, no way would we be able to live and survive in this scenery, in this realm. But the bear has adapted to what is its perfect situation and just doing the work, gently paddling away and getting to what is needing to be done. We know that the bears are very protective, and I feel them more nurturing, as far as it feels like, I suppose because I connect with the feminine and the mothering and all of that, how nurturing and careful they are to look after their offspring. And I dare say for those, the male bears, they are, providers. I don't know how the natural realm of bears works. Do the males protect, or are they just the seed for the progeny to continue? I don't know, but it's the strength, it's the determination, and it's getting things done. And it's just being that perfect scenario of being you in what your life is for you, because we are each given our own destiny, our own pathways. So be true to that. Listen to what you have within yourself as to what your pathway is going to be and the things you need to do to get there. It's having that perspective and that determination. Whoops, I just knocked the table, sorry. That determination and, that go get it. Do what you need to. And sometimes it does mean spending some time with that inner self thought process and writing. And sometimes it does mean that playfulness of going to have a run with the dogs or walk with the dogs or whatever with those who mean a lot to you. The treasured moments that we can share with each other, even as friends. Right, so let's have a good overall. Whoops, look at that again. Finger slip on the button. Move the table back again. Takes a little bit to get things aligned, but we manage it, don't we? So there we go. And yes. Oh, whoops, I forgot to click that back. So you've just got my face. good look that was. Did you have a look? I didn't summarise, did I? But I think you understand what the cards are meaning for you in each of your own little situations. So definitely do the process of listening, speaking when you need to. That is our role, is communication today. And, have a look around at who might need some help to really have some fun in your workplace, that type of thing. And I know the weather all clear. So I'm going to move onward to the next part of my day. I hope you each have a wonderful and blessed day, as Sarah's just sharing here. Thank you, and wishing everyone a beautiful, blessed soul and with love. And it was wonderful to catch up with you, however briefly, yesterday too, Sarah, bumping into you in the shop. It's lovely to actually get to see family in real life, isn't it? And certainly if you need a more in-depth reading, there is a link in the pages, which is the rosboundy page and the mytimetv.life page. That's where that link went to. Facebook won't allow it to profiles, remember. And there is still, I think, if you look at yesterday, if you're into needing a business software platform, Soul Software is absolutely a great platform, and there is still specials within that realm. I've got the links in yesterday's comments. I will probably put them again in today's, and you can go and have a look. So until tomorrow, and I think tomorrow is going to be at the 8 o'clock. I don't think I've got anything else that popped up as an unexpected. So we'll see you tomorrow at about the 8 o'clock, and keep being the best you. Namaste until then.